Hello! In the chilling world of true crime, there are tales that send shivers down one's spine. Stories that reveal the darkest corners of the human psyche. Today, we delve into one such story. A story of two serial killers, each with their own horrifying legacy, and a connection that would ultimately lead to the unmasking of a relentless predator. Our journey begins with the infamous name Ted Bundy, an American serial killer who struck terror into the hearts of many. He was a man of striking charm and charisma, a facade that concealed his monstrous nature. Bundy's victims were predominantly young college girls, and he preyed upon their innocence and trust to commit a series of gruesome murders that spanned 7 different states in the United States. His reign of terror left an indelible mark on the nation's history. Bundy's capture marked a significant moment in American crime history, but it also played a pivotal role in another gruesome tale of murder and mystery. While Bundy languished in jail, 2 determined police officers had an audacious idea. Could one serial killer help catch another? The other killer they had in mind was the elusive Green River Killer, who had terrorized the country, claiming the lives of approximately 50 women, most of whom were found in the Green River. This serial killer's identity remained a mystery, leaving a community gripped by fear. The officers believed that Bundy, with his intimate knowledge of the mind of a serial killer, might hold the key to solving the Green River Killer case. So, they embarked on a mission to visit the imprisoned Bundy, whose execution date was still undetermined, but inevitable due to his death sentence. Their initial meetings with Bundy proved unfruitful, as he denied any knowledge of the Green River Killer. However, these officers were undeterred, and they decided to employ a unique approach. They flattered Bundy, praising him as a killer beyond compare, stroking his ego, and delving into his twisted psyche. They posed questions, asking him what he would do if he were in the shoes of the Green River Killer. Bundy, who saw himself as superior to other killers, couldn't resist the opportunity to assert his dominance. He began to engage with the detectives, discussing the details of the Green River murders. And then one day, Bundy made a chilling admission. He is a killer like me. This revelation sent a shiver down the detectives' spines, but it also gave them hope that Bundy could help them catch the Green River Killer. Despite Bundy's initial denial, the detectives persisted in their questioning, hoping to unearth more information that could lead them to the elusive predator. As time passed, Bundy continued to provide insight into the mind of a serial killer, shedding light on the twisted motivations, the sense of ownership over victims, and the perverse satisfaction derived from the sight and smell of blood. One of the most disturbing revelations was Bundy's fascination with decay. He confessed to revisiting the sites where he had discarded his victims, viewing them as places of worship and symbols of his victories. This revelation posed a dilemma for the police. Should they wait for the Green River Killer to strike again, or should they monitor the sites of previous murders based on Bundy's insights? The detectives chose the latter option, setting up surveillance at these locations, disguising their team in wedding dresses as an ingenious cover. Days turned into nights, and their patience was tested. But on the 3rd day, their vigilance paid off. A man arrived at one of the monitored sites, and the police moved swiftly to apprehend him. This man was none other than Gary Ridgway, soon to be known by a more sinister moniker, the Green River Killer. He had allegedly claimed the lives of over 100 victims. Although officially he was linked to 36 murders, the detectives had finally cracked the case, and Ridgway's arrest marked the beginning of the end for a reign of terror that had plagued the community for far too long. The detectives' relentless pursuit and unwavering determination had brought them face to face with the elusive predator, ultimately leading to justice for the victims and closure for a community haunted by fear. It was a tale of 2 killers, their twisted thought patterns eerily alike, and the investigators who followed the trail of blood and horror to unmask the darkness that lurked in the shadows. In the annals of true crime, this story serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of depravity that some individuals can sink to, but also the resilience of those who seek to bring them to justice. The legacy of Ted Bundy and the Green River Killer may be one of darkness, but it is also a testament to the relentless pursuit of truth and the triumph of good over evil in the face of unimaginable horror. But the story does not end here, for in the aftermath of Ridgway's capture, the investigators continued to uncover the horrifying details of his crimes, shedding light on the true extent of his reign of terror. They pieced together the harrowing accounts of his victims, providing closure to their families and loved ones. As the legal proceedings against Ridgway unfolded, the world watched in shock and disbelief as he confessed to a multitude of murders. Far surpassing the official count, his chilling admissions painted a portrait of a remorseless and calculating predator who had roamed free for far too long. Yet justice was served as Ridgway was sentenced to 440 years in prison, ensuring that he would spend the rest of his days behind bars, never to be released on parole. It was a unique condition added to his sentence, a guarantee that he would never again pose a threat to society. The connection between Ted Bundy and the Green River Killer, Gary Ridgway, was a chilling one, rooted in the twisted minds of these serial murderers. It was a connection that ultimately led to Ridgway's capture, providing a measure of closure to a community that had lived in fear for far too long. In the end, this tale of two serial killers serves as a grim reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human soul, but it also highlights the unwavering dedication of law enforcement and the resilience of those who seek justice. It is a story that will forever echo in the annals of true crime, a haunting testament to the complexities of the human psyche and the relentless pursuit of truth and justice in the face of unimaginable horror.